into girls, and I'm still a little bit more into girls. So when I started dating guys, like I would have a lot of threesomes, and I just think it's fun. Like I get to have the best of both worlds.
Threesomes, as long as you're comfortable, I feel like is, you know, they're always a good time. Something different, something that can definitely spice up a sex life.
I personally enjoy watching her have sex with other people, you know, especially girls, of course. But she's just so sexual, and so, you know, she lights up in the bedroom when that type of thing's going on. So it's just like a lot of fun to really get into.
Well, I always light up anyways, but
you light up a little bit more when there's another girl involved, for sure. Yeah, more people involved.
I like being able to have time with a girl, and, you know, especially most of the time with, you know, another guy watching. It's fun for the guy because, you know, he kind of gets a little show, and it's fun for me because it's like a tease almost. I get to, you know, tease and entice him with what he's about to have, and, you know, I get my time, and then being able to have both of them at the same time is, you know, it's the full package. So that's what I love.
The first threesome I ever had was when I was still in school. I had this really close girlfriend of mine, and she was dating this guy that I had recently hooked up with before they got together, and we were all friends, and we were all just hanging out and having fun, and we just decided to make it happen.
I think the first time I had it in my civilian life, it was with my first wife. It didn't go so well. It was not a good experience. It was jealousy, like we were talking about a moment ago. There was, you know, I thought everything was cool as it was happening, but come to find out a few days later, a couple of weeks later, a couple of years later, you know, it was something that she wasn't into. Apparently, I'd probably done something wrong, or the other girl may have done something wrong, but it didn't work out so well the first time around. But then things changed. So.
Wow, the first three-way that I had, it was interesting. It was two girls, and I pre-came early because it was really hot. I took 5 minutes, 10 minutes off, and went back in and got in again. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of like, you know, kind of nervous a little bit. It was a while ago. But since I tried, I tell you this, I got used to having more girls into my personal life and having threesomes. I prefer a lot more. It's not that I'm boring with one girl, it's just more interesting with two.
My first three-way was actually, it was on film, so it was a little bit different for me. I didn't know how to make things work, really. Like, I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I didn't know how to, like, I wanted to, like, lick vagina and stuff, but I'd never even had done that. Like, I had no idea. Like, I'm like, what if I'm doing it wrong? Like, I know what I like and I know what I feel, but I think I was just, like, a little bit nervous. But once I got over that, like, after it was, like, the second and third time, I'm like, they're, like, my favorite. Like, I love it. Like, my ultimate favorite. Like, I wish I could just have a threesome every single day. My first three-way was in school. I was younger, and it was between my good friend and my boyfriend at the time, and she was more lesbian. She didn't really know if she liked guys or not, so it was kind of experimental for her and myself, and it was random. We hadn't planned or talked about anything like that, and I came on to her, and you know, we started getting really intimate. So my boyfriend at the time, who was in the room with us, decided to involve himself, you know, with me, and then later on moved to her, and, you know, it was just kind of a very spur-of-the-moment situation, and it was a lot of fun, and, yeah, the next day we weren't sure if everything was going to be okay and cool, or if it was awkward, and it wasn't. It just, you know, ended up being a lot of fun, and I never expected my self to be so, you know, advanced sexually, being, you know, young like that. So it was really cool.
I think sometimes, maybe not so much with us, but maybe in general, could be jealousy, that type of thing could really ruin something. I don't think you've ever gotten jealous, have you?
No,
Not yet?
not yet.
I'm always cautious, though, when we're having a threesome, not to pay too much attention to the other girl or to getting too involved with it or make the other girl come more than make you come or something like that. So I think it's a
balancing act,
it is
I
a balancing
think.
act, for sure.
I think as long as you're giving me, attention and everything, and I think it's fine. And I enjoy, like, doing maybe a double BJ with another girl. It's kind of a different experience,
See, I don't like that part of it all.
No, not at all.
What I might not like about having a threesome is if, like, say I am dating someone right now, like, if he brings someone home and, like, sometimes he'll act like he's more into the other girl, I might get a little jealous, but usually I'm not that jealous. I've been in situations where I've hooked up with, like, another couple and stuff, and, like, like, I felt like their toy, I guess, like.
Finding two girls are into each other. That's the hardest part of finding a threesome. You're always going to have one girl that don't like the other girl.